Bye. So we're gonna check these rings out. First is just generally get the base level. I use just a little torpedo level to do it. We've already done that here and leveled the piece. This concrete floor has most concretes and garages have a downward slope. So if water gets in the garage, it'll kind of empty itself out. So keep that in mind. Don't think that your floor is flat, because it's probably not if you're in your garage. This rifle's cleared. I cleared it if you guys didn't already see me do it. Let's see how I want to do this. I'm going to drop the base all the way down and in. Let me bring these a little closer. I'm going to set it right on the trigger area. Yeah, that's where we'll put it here. Clamp it in pretty good. Try to get it level-ish when you're doing this. Okay, that's not going anywhere there. Okay. Now I can tell that I'm not flat up top. I'm actually twisted a little bit. But we can fix it by raising this side up and turning it in position. All right, this is nice and stable and sturdy. So let's get my good gauges out here and see. So it doesn't matter that the vise, it doesn't matter that the gun isn't straight in the vise, as long as the gun is level. That's what the key is. Yeah, that's in it. Yep.
What brand are these?
This is Vortex. It's a Vortex Precision Extended Cantilever Mount. So it's definitely got some weight to it. Usually things that weigh a little more are a little bit more rugged. And since I do a lot of run and gunny things with this, that's what I want. So let's see here. This cantilever should be like this. It should be holding off the front. Just temporarily set. I'm not getting anything torqued down hard at all. So when you're putting these on, you're supposed to take this and flex it. If it's got some movement in it, you're supposed to flex it forward. So on recoil, it's coming against nothing versus coming against the void. So I'm pushing this. I got it like barely, not even finger tight, but I think I got it in the position that I want. Now I take this whole mount and I slide it forward. And then get it just finger tight. All right, I'm not going to tighten this down because I want to make sure that it's going to fit, the optic's going to fit in my sight right. But the first thing I got to do is I got to mark these things. So, right rear. I just need rear and front. This isn't a double. Just do rear and front, but directional is important. Got to have the direction of the ring itself so that I don't turn this the wrong direction, because if I have to lap this, it has to be the same every time. And I can't switch it with the back one because the ring lapping, the whole exercise is useless. All right. Should do is clean these from oil at this point. Let me grab my shouldn't be any oil in here at all. There should be when they send it from the factory, just so that things don't get rusty and stuff, but when you're getting ready to do an install, wipe it out, because that oil is going to create some problems later on. Okay, that's all cleaned up. All right, so at this point, I'm going to test fit the optic and see if it's in the area that I need it to be in. Wow, that fits just perfect in there. Okay. I'm going to check for eye relief, getting behind the firearm and trying to get a good eye relief in to see if it's what I need it to be. Cap off. Okay, that eye box is good. It's right. This is perfect eye relief right here. There's 5. It's about the same place. There's 10. Eye box is gone. It's about the same. I think we're good here. I think we're going to be set. The optic placed in the area or the zone that I want to put it, off the eye relief that I need to be able to pick up shots fast, and have the full eye relief that I need to. So now I'm going to take I'm going to take the optic off. Again, I've marked it. I'm going to set it aside, and I'm going to go ahead and get this torqued down to the appropriate setting, just like you do a vehicle tires. We do the same thing here. I'm just doing a little bit at a time, alternating until I get it to the point that I need to. And you can see that one hit, that one hit, good, and good. So I'm just gonna check level again, because I've been messing around in this stand, putting some things into place, make sure that it's settled in the proper location. So let me get my torpedo out again. Again, the good direction is we want this way. It's pretty good. I could probably modify it a pinch. Yeah, so I need to go which way? Gotta go up on this side. I'll take them both at the same time because they need it the same. Maybe just a pinch more. Yeah, just a pinch more. That's in it to win it. Yep. There's another way to do it. We can do a plumb bob down the front, and line the optic up after we get it into place, kind of move it as we need to. But that's good for now. So we know that this firearm is flat. It's level, and it's probably level all directions. I'm not really worried about this way too much, but yeah, it's perfect this way too. So Most importantly, the cant. Is that the y-axis or the x-axis? I think it's the y. I don't know. Perpendicular to the rifle, right? All right. Got a little bit of rosin. I clean these scope rings out. They're clean. I'm just applying a little bit of this powder in here. It doesn't need a whole lot. This helps the scope from slipping at all. All right, and I'll do a little bit on the underside of the rings as well. You don't want too much of the debris hanging in there. Okay, back in position. Lining it up for my eye relief on my marks. See my grease pen marks here. All right, again, drop these things in beforehand. I think it's easier. You do want to take that top ring, ring off. This one, the protecting ring. You want to take it off. Okay. After more deliberation, the bait, when I read the 18, I thought it would be for I thought 18 was for this, but after we looked, 18 is for the rings, and it's no more than 35 for the base. We're using a Vortex base, so 35 is fine. We're just gonna go to 30 for the base and get this set back into place, which is an easy fix. All right, just gave a little bit more. Said not to exceed 35. I went to 30, we're set. So I'm gonna back it down to 18 again, just to get that. I'm gonna go about 15. I'm gonna go about 17. Again, the pattern for this is caddy corners. All right. I'm just barely snugging it down. Again, we want to make sure that the rings are equally done. We're trying to maintain that gap distance on both sides. When I'm saying gap distance, I'm talking about this distance here and the same on the opposite side. So it should be fairly the same. All right, and we're going caddy corner when we're doing this. And I'm gonna do the front, or do the back, and I'll come to the front and do the same thing on the front. We'll just kind of do that until we start clicking. If it doesn't start clicking on this one, it will on the next. Yeah, we're really close, so I can feel it getting ready to get down to the point. All right. Yep, there it is. Okay, this is all set. We can take these marks off now, since it's all set. You just use a grease pen, this will come off pretty easily. Use a little bit of cleaning solvent if you need to, but just a little bit of rubbing should get it off pretty good. See the full package here. All right, this adjustment ring is really easy to manipulate, but I've never had a throw lever on anything before, so we're gonna see how this improves. Is that a star tip or is that a hex? That's a hex. Tiny hex too. First time? What? I want it to be able to clear the body housing without having any issue. I'll bring it up to about here. Try to get the same distance all the way around it. Pinch it right from the middle. Might want to up more. I think that's about right. I don't want to go too far over, that's going to be weird. Hey, thanks for all tuning in. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. We're going to do a first impressions, I guess second impressions, because the first impressions here are just phenomenal at this point. So I couldn't be more happy than I already am. It took a while to get here. We're going to go put it to the test at the range, get it zeroed in, and then take it out to some running guns. We're going to go through and do some two-gun stuff and really start putting this thing through its paces. I'm really excited, for what the capability this has and how it can improve me as a shooter. I was running a standard M68, a CCO before, and I was outgeared. Trying to shoot past 300 with some of those folks is pretty tough. With that. So with the retention, with the subtensions that are inside of this reticle, this BDC, I'm super excited to get out there and get after it. Stay tuned next time. Again, thanks for checking in with Headspace and Time.
Stand by.